Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the Cold Brew Guru. It's review time. This is review number 3 if you're following along. If you haven't been following along, please subscribe. We do cold brew coffee reviews here, cold brew coffee recipes, and some other things. Those things are coming soon. You don't want to miss them. Some exciting, funny, I don't know how it's going to go, blind taste tests of some things. So tune in for that. Today, we're going to brew and review, a little tricky to say, Aromatic Arabic by Phil'z Coffee. If you haven't had Phil'z Coffee, they're pretty much everywhere, and they have one of the best iced mocha and hot mocha drinks. Just, I don't know what type of chocolate they use in their mocha, one of the best. Let's take a look at this bag. Phil'z Coffee, 1 cup at a time, that's their slogan. Aromatic Arabic. It's a darker blend. It doesn't say where it's from, and there's no country of origin on it. It doesn't even tell you what it's supposed to taste like, which is a little bit interesting to me. Went on their website, found this coffee bean, and it's described obviously as a darker blend, but it's also described there as having earthy tones and walnut tones. So it said earthy and walnut. It said something else, but I can't remember what that was. So obviously it's not trying to be fruity, it's not trying to be sweet, it's going to be very dark and earthy. It's not on the bag, but on the website. On the side here, they have their different blends. They just list them out. Their darker blends, Jacob's Wonder Bar, Ether, Julie's Ultimate, Aromatic Arabic, that's what we're drinking here. Then it lists their medium blends. Then it has their light blends. They also do decaf. So they do a ton of different coffees in the shop, and they also have a ton of different coffee beans you can buy in the store or on their website. This particular bag, I bought this one at the one that's next to the Americana in Glendale. $18 on their website for this bag, which is 16 ounces, so a little bigger than the standard 12 ounce. $18, but the reason I bought it is I went in there and they had a weekend sale, and this was, I think, $14. Going on to the back of the packaging, a little bit about Phil'z. Started in San Francisco. It seems like a lot of these coffee shops start in San Francisco, nothing wrong with that. Family-owned coffee company famous for handcrafted blends, brewed 1 cup at a time. All blends available at Phil'z are secret recipes developed by Phil Jaber. Apologies if I'm saying your name wrong, Phil. That's what he looks like. I saw a real photograph of him. Phil Jaber. Developed by Phil Jaber over a 25-year love affair with coffee, alchemy, and invention. Our beans are locally roasted and blended to Phil's specifications. Our blends are distinctively special because they possess complex and well-balanced flavors. They are low in acidity and all have an ultra-smooth taste. With a wide array from dark to light, bold to delicate, we're certain there is a perfect blend for you. Much love, Phil. Signed by Phil. Also on here, the fresh by date. On the other side, not much. The logo. So let's get down to the good stuff. It smells good out the bag. They're pretty dark, shiny. They have some good sheen to them. It's interesting that there's no origin listed. If I find the origin on the website, I'll put that on the blog, which of course is thecoldbrewguru.com. Hopefully you're following along on the blog. First up, we're gonna do the raw taste test. Probably gonna spit these out. Alright, I could have swallowed these ones. They were pretty good, really strong, bold. Good crunchiness to them, like they didn't taste stale, they tasted fresh. We're gonna get right down to business. Grind up some beans. As you know, I do 3/4 of a cup of beans for every brew and review. And that's 3/4 of a cup. One other thing that's interesting actually is on the website, Phil's website, they have a whole list of suggested brew methods. And they actually have French press as a suggested method on there. The instructions for the French press have no mention of cold brew. People don't like to do cold brew? What's going on? They should explain how to make cold brew. They don't. That's why I'm here. The Cold Brew Guru has your back. If you want to make cold brew, this is the way to do it. You know, there's nothing wrong with these other ways, but it seems like there's not a lot of love for cold brew. So Phil, if you're watching, I'll write your cold brew instructions. I'll do it for free. Let's grind them up and boom. The smell test. Gets me every time. Gets me every time. It just smells strong. Strong but sweet. I don't know if it smells like earth. I don't know if it smells like walnuts. It doesn't really smell fruity. Those are our grounds. They look good. Let's put these in the French press. I already prepped my water. I'm coming more prepared as we go on. Straight out the bottle. This is not Trader Joe's alkaline water. This is filtered water from my refrigerator. It's gonna go in the fridge. As you know, part 2 tomorrow. A few minutes for you guys, so stay tuned. Almost exactly 16 hours since I poured water over it and placed it in the fridge. I grab the plunger right here. It's time to pour. Again, this is one of their darker beans. Okay. And let's see what we got. I'm gonna hold it up to the light. Whoa, not that light. I almost just shattered my island light. Don't do that. I'm gonna open my door window here. Put some natural light in this bitch. Dark reddish brown. Definitely so far the darkest brew that I've made in the brew and review, coffee bean review process. I would expect this to be strong, but let's find out. Time to taste. Okay. Obviously much lighter colored when it's just a little bit in the glass. Again, you can see sort of like a golden honey amber reddish, still pretty dark in the middle. Let's do it. First coffee of the day, guys. Let's do it. Ooh, yeah, wow. I mean, earthy is a good way to describe it, which is how it's described on Phil's website. Earthy and walnuts. I'm getting the earthiness. It is extremely low acidity. There's not a lot of citrusy notes in that, and I like that. Sometimes coffee, for me, even cold brew, is just a little too acidic. This is really, really smooth. One of the best I've had. You know what? For that reason, I'm giving this Phil'z Aromatic Arabic a 3 coffee bean rating. That's my guru score. Really good, super smooth. Clearly, Phil knows what he's doing with coffee beans. I'm still not even sure where these are from. So check out Phil's. If you're not already subscribed, which you should be, please subscribe. Tons of more reviews coming. Amazing recipes on the way. I'm about to drop an insane recipe. Let's just say if you like Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal, you're gonna like this coffee recipe I'm about to drop. Happy brewing, guys. Thank you for watching.